Just a fan, what it do? It's your boy Jay Jizzle, aka JVI. You already know we back with another banger. We got another interview, and today is gonna be a very exciting interview. I got my main man, Joe Reece. Reece who played for Vashawn, transferred to Eastside, had a wonderful season all 4 years of high school. Reece currently he played for ODU. Wonderful school. Got an interesting story to tell. Can't wait to do the interview. Other than that, man, I don't got nothing else to say, man. Let's go ahead and get to it. Joe, go ahead, come to the camera, man. How you doing, Joe?
What's good? What's good? What's good, everybody, man? What's good, JV, man? How you doing?
I'm always good, man. Happy to be alive, man. How are you doing?
Pretty good. Literally just got out of practice, man. About to do some school work, man, and take me a little nap. I'm a little tired.
I like that you put school before the nap, but it's all good, man. How quarantine been treating you? What you been doing?
Oh man, quarantine for me was definitely by far the biggest mental shift I've ever encountered in my life, man. I was actually stuck in Atlanta for quite some time with my auntie, and I basically had to learn how to live life without a gym, because all the facilities in Atlanta were closed. And all the people that had facilities open, they were wishy-washy and picky with it. So I literally had to push myself, man, from running 6 miles a day, doing push-ups and squats and stuff with towels on the door. Like, it was so much things that I did to stay in shape because I knew quarantine was going to end eventually. But yeah, it was a lot of things that I actually worked on, man. I also had class as well, which was definitely an issue. But I ended up getting used to that. But it was a good thing, I'm happy that it happened because it was a lot of lessons, and I'm thankful that everything kind of panned out and I'm back in school.
All right, man. Well, normally how we do this, I ask you a couple questions, and then we go ahead and hit it with the bonus questions, which should be fun. We just want to hear a good story. We're gonna go ahead and get to it. First, let's talk about current what you're doing. This is your third season going in, am I correct?
Yes, sir. This is my third season. I am now currently a junior here at Old Dominion University. My school is located in Norfolk, Virginia. It's right off the coast. When you land in Norfolk, it's literally right off the ocean, man. Virginia Beach is about 20 minutes away. Beautiful, man. Actually, when I came down here, it was my first time seeing a beach. Man, for summer, we was literally going down there every day, working out, man, cooling, chilling with the ladies. But you already know how that go.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, ODU, wonderful school, man. Done so much for me. I'm definitely happy that I've been here. And regards to my basketball career, my freshman year at Old Dominion, we finished 26-9. We actually, I'm gonna go ahead and show y'all. We have a ring to prove it. Let me make sure I put it on right.
Right, right.
I'm a little ODU ring, man.
All right.
DVS Diamonds for sure.
All
We
right.
went up 26-9. Got my name on it, man. Played with two great players, man. BJ Stiff and Amaya Caver. Amaya Caver right now is playing with Memphis Hustle G League team, point guard. And BJ Stiff, father of Brian Stiff. He's actually overseas right now. But definitely, my freshman year by far, I had to taste the humble pie. I came in young-minded, immature, wanted to see what college was. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't really in class. I was out here trying to chase tail. I was out here, man, trying to go to parties. Like, I was basically, my mind wasn't on what it needed to be on, which was books and ball, you know what I'm saying? So
Right.
I came in, like I said, with the mindset of, oh, man, I'm just a young dude from St. Louis, bro. These dudes trash, man. Like, it's whack. And that didn't really pan out for me. So my freshman year, I barely touched the floor. We finished our season, man, at the NCAA tournament. We played Purdue first round. They beat us, but just the whole atmosphere and just being a part of that, man, was just a different feeling. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It was at least 20,000 people there. You could see people up top. Like, it was amazing. You could barely hear yourself. And just seeing that and being a part of that, man, just made me say to myself, like, yo, like, I want to be here again. But this time, I want to make sure I'm on the floor. You feel me? So, yeah, I learned a lot my freshman year, you know what I'm saying, from those two guys I mentioned earlier. And also for myself, at the end of that year, myself actually in this little mirror I got over here, and I said, look, man, do I really want to do this shit? Like, do I really want to play basketball, or do I want to go back to the loop? If I want to play basketball, bro, I really have to turn myself around. I really have to dial in. And I really have to say, like, let's do it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that end of that season, that summer, I told Coach Stiff, Brian Stiff is my assistant coach. He played for the Denver Nuggets. Wonderful athlete. He played at UVA, Hall of Famer there. Great guy, man. Done so much for me. He was basically like my uncle since I've been down here. So I talked to him, man, one-on-one, and I said, look, Coach, like, I don't want to have another year like I did last year. Like, I really want to put in the work, and I really want to show everybody that I belong, because it feels like right now I don't. He said, you know, Joe, you always belong, man. It's just a matter of what you want to do with, you know, your whole situation here. So that whole summer, I worked. I came in at ODU at listed 185. I'm currently 215. So I touched the weight room. I got a lot of shots in. Like, I just changed my whole entire mentality. And that's the thing about basketball, man. It's nothing but a mental game. If you can believe, you can achieve, bro. And it's the work ethic, and the people that put in the most work are those that you see on the TV in the bubble, in NBA, playing overseas, playing all that. Basketball is just a consistent sport. You got to stay putting up shots, man. You got to stay committed. You got to stay in the gym. And that's what separates people. But, yep, sophomore year finally came. My best friend, actually, named Jason Wade, we was playing FIU. He was attacking a basket, man. He tore his LCL, his MCL, and his ACL all in one possession, landing wrong. When he hit that ground, man, we all looked like, damn, like, what happened next? Because at the time, Jay Wade was basically the best player on our team, arguably. So at this point where we were just sitting there like, man, what do we do? I was sitting on the bench. Wade looked at me. I looked at him. He was like, hey, it's your time, man. And I got in there, man. I just did my thing, you know. And ever since then, I've never looked back. You know, I've constantly put in the work, man. I said to myself, you know what? I'm going to be coachable, man. I'm going to listen. I'm going to go to class. I'm going to do everything that I need to do to be in the best situation in the long run. And that's what I did, man. So ever since, man, actually that whole entire year changed for me. I started at the end of the season, and I finished starting that whole season. Academically was amazing, man. I increased my GPA all the way up to a 3.3. I finished last semester with a 4.0. That's a real major thing, too, that a lot of people don't realize is the academics. Because eventually that ball is going to stop bouncing. And when it does, you want to make sure that you have your degree. You want to make sure you're in the right situation to still get money. So, yeah, man. I'm actually, my degree is in communications. I'm looking forward to trying to get into broadcasting and just being around the game, you know, informing people all across the world about the sport that I love. And I feel like that is something that I've always wanted to do. But, yeah, ended last year. We didn't really finish the way we wanted, but we ended up finishing, I believe, 13 and 19. We lost to FAU in the conference tournament first round. But the next, like, 20 minutes later, they canceled the whole thing due to COVID. That was a good thing and a bad thing. But regardless, our season was over. Looking back at that season, I was definitely happy that I was out there and got the chance to play. But I still want to, you know, get more success, you know. So now I'm a junior, man. We've been practicing and stuff since, I want to say, early August. We've been practicing, getting in condition and getting in work, getting back in the groove of things. But time flies, man. I'm a junior now in college. You know, who would have thought? Grown, got my own car, got my own little responsibilities and things I got to take care of. But being a junior, man, now, I feel like my goal as a basketball player now is to be better than I was yesterday. And also just inform the new guys that is coming in. We got a bunch of new guys coming in, but just inform them and lead by example, you know what I'm saying? I feel like just me and my whole entire life just living, I've always wanted to make sure that I led by example. Just give people like a look at, like, hey, like, you can do it too, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, just like I said, being a junior now, looking forward to if we have a season, but looking forward to the season and just looking forward to just being a better man, every day.
My man, yes, sir. That was a wonderful, wonderful answer. So, whenever you're ready to do that broadcasting thing, make sure you let me know so I can most definitely let everybody know because I'm looking forward to it. So hopefully everybody else is. Um, let's go turn back to high school. It was very, challenging. I know for you or whatever. I witnessed it, but so let's start with transferring. How was it coming from Vashon to Eastside?
Oh man, I feel like it's been forever. Uh, Transferring from Bashan to Eastside. First, we all know East Saint don't really like St. Louis like that.
Yeah, yeah.
And right out the gate, that was definitely something that I had to definitely adjust to. But man, when I left Bashan and I came to Eastside, the first thing I said to myself was, "Whoa, this is different." I came in and it was just a different feel, and it was definitely something that I had to get used to.
Right.
But looking back, man, I'm very, very thankful that I got the opportunity to play at Eastside. The Flyers and just just the family of Eastside is just so strong. I had definitely my haters. I had my people that, talk their shit. That's a part of the game.
Of course.
I also had people that, OGs and old people and true fans that tell me, like, Joe, hey, you're going to be all right. You know what I'm saying? Just keep pushing, keep pushing. And, like I said, I'm thankful that I was a part of Eastside, with Coach Chambers and all of the coaches that I've encountered there. Definitely thankful. It was a wonderful experience. I've learned so much from it mentally. Because I feel like even in my senior year, I hit a wall. You know what I'm saying? We had a pretty solid schedule. We played West, we played Bashan, we played a bunch of talented schools. I feel like the biggest game that still gets talked about to this day was the Bashan game. Looking back at it, naturally, I wish I could have done more, but also kind of thankful that that happened to me because that was the humble pie experience. That was the, all right, Joe, you hit a wall. What you gonna do now? Because clearly I got put on my ass. It's definitely a situation, man, where it was just like, whoa, like I've never encountered something like that. But looking back, like I said, man, it really changed and it really helped me, and it made me realize that, hey, like sometimes you're gonna fall, but at the end of the day, it's a marathon, not a sprint, and you're gonna continue to push, man. Keep pushing, keep pushing, keep pushing, man. And shit, that's what I did. I never looked back. And now I'm in a better situation. Like I said, I look at it as a learning point, a learning situation. But, yeah.
One thing I liked about you when we was in high school, man, was it's like you was able to maintain the trash talking of East St. Louis. If anybody know East St. or period in Illinois, man, we talk like it ain't just like a little talk. It's big talk, and me knowing you or whatever personally and being in class together, it's like I never seen you just mad. I never seen you just like, I'm finna just go back somewhere. It just you didn't care, and that's what I like. You got to tone it out and just do what you came there to do. You didn't worry about what people say. You didn't. You always told me when we was in class, I don't care. I'm like, hey, bro, they was talking about you. I don't care. I mean, hey, my bad.
My response to that is simply this, man. In life, you're going to have people that will always say something. You're going to have people that always kind of don't really follow what you follow or don't respect you or anything. You know what I'm saying? That's just a part of life. At the end of the day, you should never let that affect you and never let that basically overwhelm you. Because life, I'm going to continue to say it, life is a mental game. If you can believe, you can achieve. If you let other people mess up your head, that's on you. And I looked at it as, hey, so what? You know what I'm saying? I'm going to college. I could care less. So, yeah, man, I looked at it as a way to just learn from it. Take all that and put it inside you and use that as fuel. People are always going to talk. That's a part of the game.
Oh yeah.
How you respond is what really matters.
You matured a lot, man. We came from a lot. We grown now. I'm glad you matured. I'm glad your season going well. Well, hopefully, all this pandemic stuff hurry up and end, man. I'm ready to watch more basketball. I mean, it's hard with all this stuff going on, but I mean, we gonna get through it. But let's get to the bonus questions. Oh, before I do that, actually, can you tell people like tell all the young ones coming up or whatever? Can you tell them one key advice, to do or whatever coming up?
Yeah, man. To all the young guys, even the East Side basketball players, football players, any sport, man. Always know, man, that like I said, it's a marathon and not a sprint. You're gonna have your days, man, where it's just like, yo, this ain't it. You're gonna have your days where you lose. You're gonna have your days where you get embarrassed. You're gonna have your days where you get dunked on. You're gonna get yanks. You're gonna get trucks. Everything. That's a part of the game. But people gotta realize, man, that you can't really let that destroy you. You gotta use that as a way to get better, learn from it instead of holding it in. So for all the young guys, I'm gonna just say, man, just stay committed. If you really want to play this game, you gotta be committed, man. Repetition is really, really crucial about sports because people think you just supposed to just make it. Nah, man, them people that you see on the TV, them dudes put in work. You gotta put in work, bro. You gotta wake up early. You gotta get your sprints. You gotta work out. You gotta train. You gotta lift. And another thing, man, you gotta eat right and sleep right, bro. That is a very important part, especially when you go to college, man, because your body will literally break down if you don't give it the proper nutrients or the right sleep. If you out here chasing tail or you out here trying to drink and do other things and not getting your body right, what do you think your body's gonna like react towards that? You know what I'm saying?
You're right.
So yeah, man, just if you really want to be about it, man, be about it. Stay committed. Learn, listen, be coachable, be knowledgeable, you know what I'm saying? So what if your coach cuts you out? Use that as a way to learn from it. Don't really listen to the cussing. Listen to what he's really trying to say to you. That's another thing that I feel like people often care about. It's like constructive criticism, man. Don't really listen to that. Listen to the main points. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. So all the young guys, man, if you really want to play it, play it. But stay committed. And don't ever give up on yourself.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it.
You are your worst enemy, man.
Oh, of course. I learned that a little long ago. Hopefully everybody else realized that. Before we get these bonus questions, quick question. Is the time the same over there, even though we like in the same time zone, or is it like
It is 7:37 over there. I am sure that
it's six
6 over there.
Yeah, okay, well it's an hour ahead. Alright, let's get to the bonus questions. This should get a little spicy, but once again, let's just be honest. We ain't here to bash nobody, we're here to have fun and have a good laugh. So I'ma just go ahead and hit you with the shit. Who was the worst player on East Side that was a starter that you played with?
Eric.
Two people said that.
Eric was weak, and he gonna hate me if he see this, but I feel like Eric was definitely the worst simply because he didn't care. Like, he said it all the time, every time he messed up. I don't care. And I feel like that just ain't it. If you don't care, why you out there? But yeah, Eric ain't know it too. Just trash ass.
Who was your right hand, man? Out of all the guys, man.
At Eastside?
Yeah.
I feel like, honestly, man, and it's kind of hard to say exactly like one person. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like I had a relationship with everybody. It definitely was rocky. And I feel like Eastside in general, when I was there, was just a rocky experience, man. We had 3 coaches, man. We had fans going against us at one point. People didn't believe in us, you know what I'm saying? We had a lot of obstacles and shit that wasn't basketball in a way. However, when things started coming in together, and we didn't finish the way we wanted, but when things started coming together, man, we look like a family out there, man. Teak, I really enjoyed Teak. Like, that was one dude that I will always respect. And I look back, man, and just like, he was a really cool dude. TJ too, man. If you listen to this, man, keep hooping, man. I see you, man. I look at y'all games all the time. Keep playing, keep pushing, man. You got potential, man. Just keep pushing. You can make it, bro. Real talk. Keep doing your thing. And even all the other guys, Trey, man, Jitta, all them young guys, man, they had so much potential. And the thing about St. Louis, I tell people all the time, even from down here, they don't even listen to me, man. St. Louis is a very good city when it comes to hoops. There's so many guys out there that got so much potential and so much just everything that just don't get a chance. And it's definitely a damn.
Just a fan, we had interruption. Girlfriend know what the hell I was talking about. We're gonna continue the interview. Uh, Sorry, Joe, we had some technical issues. I wanted to make sure my camera's good. My girl apparently didn't realize what the hell I was talking about, and she turned out the video. But we good. I mean, everything's good now. We're gonna continue this interview like men. I think they heard everything. They didn't really miss anything, so we good. The last couple parts he said basically just he respected a couple people. It really wasn't just a certain person was a right man. It was more just like a family, and I respect you for that. Secondly, next question. How was the animosity or how was the environment just playing your old team? It's not. I don't really count it as you really saw they true vibes with you or whatever. But of course, at the end of the day, it's basketball. Was the game taken like um, intentionally? Like, was it like, okay, now I don't like him no more? Or was it just like at the end of the day, it's family?
Um, you know, looking back,
What you mean,
looking
though?
back at the game, man, it just happened so fast, I think. But for me, I wasn't really paying attention to the fans. I really wasn't paying attention to just the atmosphere in general. But the relationship between Bashan and me will always stay true. Like my room, I wish I could show you, but my room, one side of it is covered with Bashan. I have another side covered with Eastside. I definitely had my little situations and all of that. It is what it is. But at the end of the day, I will always respect Bashan, and I will always thank them for what they did for me. You know what I'm saying? They did a lot for me. Coach Irons, and then all the guys there, Cam, Rio, Phil, all them young guys, man, they doing real big things right now. I'm really proud of them. And I always try to reach out to them, you know what I'm saying? To this day, you know what I'm saying? And it was never bad blood. It was just a situation that it just happened, So looking back at that situation and all the animosity and things, it was cute. I wasn't, like I said, I didn't really care. One thing about basketball players, and even this is like for people listening to this and watching this, man, if you got fans and animosity is wild, don't even listen to that. You out there to play ball. And that's kind of what I was out there for. I didn't really care about what people were saying, the Trader Joe bags that I've heard that they had out there. I wasn't listening to that. I was out there trying to play. Didn't play how I wanted to play, but it is what it is. But yeah.
At least now, you took that into consideration to motivate yourself to do better. I mean, you was never trash to me. I just feel like the switch up of you transferring and how you played, I don't think they was the rotation. I just feel like with all the coaching getting fired early, different coach switching, I just feel like
I was gonna say, we literally just got Coach Chambers. That was his second. That was his, I want to say his second or third day as our coach. We didn't have plays. We didn't have anything. We just went out there and had fun, literally, and it showed. Like, definitely, it was a good game, and kudos to them for kicking our butt. But at the end of the day, it was a situation that we,
look, y'all had talent. Y'all had talent. Y'all can go out there and play with the talent y'all got. But at the end of the day, you still gonna need plays. You still gonna need organized defense. Still need organized offense. I mean, just for rotation field for players that known for doing what they do. So I mean, that's what a lot of people that was talking bad on East Side really didn't understand. Y'all had three coaches. You had one coach that didn't even get to play or start a game. You had a coach that really wasn't a coach, but he coached for a different team. Then you had a coach coming from a whole different school, had to try to get the used to this atmosphere, had to, what I'm saying? So that's what everybody don't see behind the scenes things. They just expect y'all just to go out there and be good. No, it's all good, man.
That year in general was just a roller coaster. We had three coaches, man. We had me naturally transferring there. It was just so much going on. And the Vashon game was kind of the least of our problems. We just was trying to rebuild. We were trying to be a team. We had so much crazy stuff going on that, like, honestly, it was a rocky situation, but it was definitely for the better. Because, like I said, the next year, look what happened. You know what I'm saying? Definitely happy for all the guys that got the opportunity to win and be a part of that. But yeah, I
Do
feel
you
like
wish you had one more year to get that, that bond and the chemistry going? Do you wish you had one more year for that?
definitely. I feel like all college basketball players. I bet if you even ask TJ if they could have one more year, they would definitely do it. Especially with the mindset and everything I have now. I definitely feel like if I would have stayed another year or had the opportunity to play another year, it would have been a different situation. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, if you think about it, at the end of the year, we finished off pretty good. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
yeah, of course.
Yeah. So yeah, if I had another year, for sure, it would have been crazy. I wish I did. But like I said, everything happens for a reason. I will always be thankful for Eastside, Bashan, everybody that gave me an opportunity to play the game. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Bashan did a lot for me. Eastside did a lot for me. And regardless, man, I'm just thankful for being a part of both them programs. Because shit, let's just be honest, the reason why I'm here.
Hey, at least you're truthful for that. I think that's all for my bonus questions, all for my video. Is there anything else you want to say?
Yeah, man. First, I want to start off by saying thank you for giving me the opportunity to do this. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, of course.
Definitely means a lot, man. For all the people watching this, I want to thank y'all for taking the time to watch this interview. It's definitely long overdue, talking about the situation and everything. But through it all, like I said, man, I'm very happy that Eastside just gave me a chance to put on a jersey. You know what I'm saying? It was definitely a feeling that I wish I could do over and over and over again. I loved Eastside, man. It definitely was an amazing experience, a learning standpoint, and everything. And I'm very, very happy to say that I was a part of that.
Yes, sir. Don't we all? I ain't do nothing, but hey, I was grateful to be a part of the Eastside program too. So other than that, man, before we go ahead and I go with my outro, for the title, it's funny. What would you like for me to say? Would you like for me to say a Vashon, a former Vashon player, or would you like for me to say an Eastside guy? Let me.
I mean, I don't care, man. You could say Eastside. That's cool.
Oh man, there you go, there we go, family. Other than that, man, if y'all already did, make sure y'all subscribe, man. I'm coming out with more bangers, man. I really love this video. Make sure y'all throw the thumbs up, man, because this was an awesome video. And I appreciate you for hosting my channel today, man. Very special guest, man. We really didn't get to catch up after high school. Of course, we all have our own lives, so I was able to reach out to you and you reach out back to me. So I really appreciate that. I'm grateful for that. Other than that, no last words. We good?
Once again, man, thank you for having me, man, and let me know if you want to have another interview, man. I ain't got nothing but time.
Other than that, man, we gonna go ahead and wrap it up with that one. Just a fan, man. We out. Peace.
All right, man. Peace, man. Be easy.
For sure, for sure.